Good evening, my name is Ellie. Some people know me as Tio.
I'm Leah.
And we are making hashtag multi-culti-friend challenge video, which is it's a video to make with a friend who is different than us, and we want to increase friendships and understanding between people who are different, either racially, culturally, orientationally, or whatever, from people around the world, around the block, around the neighborhood, around town, whatever it is. And so we're just going to get to know each other a little bit more. So Leah, remember where we met?
Yes, we met at the one-on-one Korean English language
The
exchange.
반반 영어, 한국어, 영어, 50-50 English and Korean exchange, language exchange meetup group, which is a meetup group that I created. Actually, it's we practice English and Korean with Koreans who are visiting here in New York, or living here, or here for school in New York. So how did you get into Korean?
Literally by chance. I wasn't even trying. I knew I wanted to learn a language with a different writing system than what we have, but I didn't really pursue it. But I was learning Spanish at the time. I got on YouTube. You know, you can get lost in YouTube.
Yeah.
And so I knew the song. It was a fan-made video. I knew the song. The video was like an Asian, I thought it was a movie. Girl meets boy, girl loves boy, girl meets another guy. So then I looked at the comments and everyone was like, oh my god, this is the best K-drama ever. And I was like, what's a K-drama?
What's K-drama?
And then I found it, watched it. First of all, I liked the K-drama because it was my first. And then I picked up like a few words. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, let me just get a beginner book and take a class. And I really, really enjoyed it. And my interest in everything just grew from there.
So K-drama is Korean drama,
yes.
And it's like they're really addictive, I heard.
Yeah, and they're definitely over the top. So
yeah,
anyone
super
who knows,
over the top, very dramatic. So what ended up becoming of that?
So
studying Korean.
Of that is, so now I'm pre-intermediate. I could be higher, but what ended up becoming of that was my biggest accomplishment yet, which was quitting my job and moving to Korea to teach English.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was scared to do it, and I think I started like the preliminary process like a few times, but didn't pursue it because I got too scared.
Right.
But then I finally did it, and it was an amazing experience. So much so that I'm actually working on going back to live.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And so what are you doing to get ready for that?
To get ready for that, I am working on my Korean more and setting myself up to succeed educationally. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I had a similar experience actually. I had a day job in accounting, which I didn't really like that much. I mean, I've been doing it for a number of years, but actually I just decided that, you know, I had started dancing Argentine tango socially, and one day people invited me to teach, and I just started teaching, and one day I just quit my accounting job and I started traveling around the U.S. teaching, and I've taught performed in more than 25 cities in the U.S. And I've also evolved and taken other dances, contemporary dance, and done some contemporary dance shows and some ballet performances and things like that.
I was shocked when I found out. I was like, I gotta see a picture of you doing it because I don't picture you.
Yeah, so cool. So that's like totally crazy that, you know, what you've done. Also pretty amazing. And yeah, anything else that you're up to right now, or are you just pretty focused on?
I'm really focused on Korean. It's like everything outside of work and a little bit of play is all Korean focused.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me? Anything that you wanted to know about me?
Yeah, what made you decide to stop teaching and touring and coming back to Brooklyn to work?
Oh, yeah, so it was actually 2011. I was teaching from 2009 to 2011, and that was when the economy kind of tanked right after the end of the the housing bubble.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so there wasn't a lot of money for people to take dance classes with, and it was just kind of things were just drying up. So I came back and and I was teaching here in New York a little bit.
You mentioned recently that you want to go back to tango dancing.
I really miss performing. I want to get back to dancing tango a little bit, maybe more of a fusion dance kind of thing, or maybe get back into. I definitely want to do more contemporary dancing, and yeah, so that's what I'm up to. And actually, one thing I wanted to, I also speak Spanish.
Yeah.
And I've been to Argentina as well, and that was really an interesting experience because I liken that to kind of what your experience was in going to Korea and
Okay.
teaching there, because you said you were, privately you told me you were taught in a small town.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a tiny, tiny town.
Yeah, so I had only started studying Spanish about a month before I went.
Oh, wow.
And it's close enough to English that I could survive, but I was eating empanadas for an entire week because it was the only thing I knew how to order from a restaurant.
Oh my gosh.
And but if you really like steak, Argentina is the place to go.
Really?
Yeah, and that was I went there because I was a tango dancer,
Okay.
and that's the tango heaven. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anything else? I don't know. I
I'm
think
trying to think of more
I think we
questions.
kind of covered it. So this is the general idea of the video. Just
Yeah.
we met at the meetup that I created, and we're both committed to the same thing. And so there are some things that we found out just today that we didn't know before. And so we're challenging you to make a video like this with a friend who's different than you and post it on social media, post it on YouTube, Facebook, publicize it on Twitter, Instagram, so on and so forth. And put hashtag multi-culti friend challenge. Peace.
See you.